In this video, I'd like to introduce you to the News Monitor. Now, the News Monitor is a way for you to be able to view groups of news based off of the exact information that you're looking for. Now, that could be a specific security like IBM, gold, or something like that, or you could look at whole market news, or you could set up a simple list based off of a list of stocks that you're following. So there's a lot of things that we can do with news. So what I'm going to do here is I'm showing you how to do this in the browser window. You could also do this in the tile window if you wanted, but we're going to do it here from a browser window. So the way I got here is I just right-clicked, went to New Browser, and what I'm going to do here is choose News. Now when I click on this, it lets me choose between some different news options. I'm going to choose News Monitor, and it'll bring up a default for me. Okay, so here it's looking for Autodesk, and I can just click out to clear that out. And what I want to do is I want to first show you how you can go through some different things. So if I click in here, it gives me some options that I can do, some kind of search suggestions. So equity market events, I could look for specific symbols. Here's some of my lists that I have built in. Here's some different market categories like equities, fixed income, foreign exchange, commodities, or sectors. You can go through and scroll through and look at the different type of suggestions you have here. I'm just going to search for a specific symbol to start. So if I clicked IBM, it'll say, okay, well, let's add IBM. And then it'll give me the news on IBM. Well, let's say, for example, I also wanted to add something else. So let's say I went down and added Autodesk just to add it back. And then put in IBM again. Okay, so you can start to build this, and when you have multiple symbols, you'll see it'll give you this option. Do you want Autodesk or IBM? Or do you want Autodesk and IBM? Or do you want Autodesk and not IBM? So you can kind of select this the way that you want it. So let's do and or, and let's put in Ford in here as well, just to add in another symbol. Okay, and it'll kind of build it out this way. Now, as you filter down and you kind of do this, once you get it set up the way that you want it, you can save this news search. So we can save this news search as, and you can just leave it as that, or I could say demo 1, just to give you an example here. So if I save that, I now have my demo 1. So when I open up news search, I can come back and click here, and I could go to demo 1. I could also go to Kelly search to see what my other search was. That one was Microsoft or Apple. Okay, and I can set up my watch list search here. So you can see, you can kind of build this and go through as different examples of what you could do. Now, if you wanted to start over here, let's just click the next screen here and go back to News and go to News Monitor. Now, let's say that I wanted to do one based off of, let's just close all these out here. And let's just use foreign exchange as an example. So if I were to go down and click foreign exchange, it's going to give me some more options here that I can choose. So if I chose top news foreign exchange, let's go to that. You can see it'll give me all the news. And if I click into that news story, it'll actually give me the news over here on the right, and then give me what that sentiment of the news is as well. So there's a lot of information that you can glean out of the news search and bring in. Okay, you even have the option to let it read it to you if you'd like to. Some of the symbols over here is it just lets you know if it's significant, what's going on with it, what the news source is, and the symbols that it relates to. Okay, so all this news can kind of be segmented and granulated however you would like to see it. So that's a quick overview of how to use the news function inside of MetaStock XENITH. I hope you have found this instructional, and thanks for watching.